pound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Bunting for a hit.
Batting second, the second
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one clips the corner.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
1-1. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Over to first, and he's safe.
He's in there.
Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Man at second. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Kyle Tucker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Hernandez makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia and starting this one, Chris Sale. What's the scouting report on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his.
Turner jumps out of the way of ball one. And there's the strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
So Trey goes down on strikes. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jarren Duran. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Way high. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and fouls one off. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Gray back to work. And ball one. Bregman, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Inside. And that's ball two.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And another ball. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Langoliers down to first.
Yep,
got him. One away on the strikeout. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That one ripped left field. Hernandez hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting eight, the left
Blake
fielder,
Perkins up next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that is out of play.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
They get the force. That's out number 3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Lau. This one in the air. Altuve makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the Phillies catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Burleson pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And here is James Wood.
The right fielder, James Wood.
And that's outside.
No strike.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Strike 1.
0-1. Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1.
Way inside, and that hit him. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
No ball.
Man at first, 1 away. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Almost got him.
Hey! 1-1. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now for the Phillies, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Sale delivers. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Not even close there. 1-0. And another ball. Outside.
No strike.
Here's a 3-0. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Kyle
The right
Tucker.
fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Pitch
1-0.
misses there, and it's 1-0. Fourth inning underway, no score.
Here we
Check
go.
swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 so far. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down,
Now
base is
the
empty.
first baseman,
And next to hit
Alec
for Houston, Alec
Burleson.
Burleson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Altuve slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, no appeal.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Hits the fence. Throws to second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall. But
runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. One down, Phillies down a run. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sale with the move to first. Back in there standing. That one missing inside.
1 and 2.
That missed by a lot. 2 and 2. And that's down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hernandez on second. Lau over at first with one away. And that's outside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Wood takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. In the air to left center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Gray back to work. Line drive. And there's 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs. Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And another ball. Puts a bunt down. Turner. Roll picked out of the dirt, but he's saved.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz. Up next for the Astros. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one outside. And that is ball 1. And misses inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2-1.
In the dirt. And the 3-1. Takes it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And that is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Rhys Hoskins.
And that one fouled off. And Sale deals.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brendan Donovan. And he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Perkins pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Top 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Late swing fouled off. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. That's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 87, Tyler.
Play at the plate. Got it. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Alex Bregman, and it's off the bag. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits. Through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. But sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ahmed Rosario. Big spot for him here. And ball one.
No strike.
Tap foul to plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 and 2.
2 on, 2 outs. To third, Donovan. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Jaron. Durant. And here it comes. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start for the leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Sale ready. That one not close. And now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
2-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts
Now
for
batting,
him.
left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. Lucas Erceg will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Lucas Erceg.
And the first offering is not close. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Throw to second, safe. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And the throw out at third. Outside low, and the count is 3-1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Erceg checks on first, and he's back safely. Next to hit, Brandon Lau. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. Full count 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 99, Taiwan Walker.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Blake Perkins getting ready to hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Blake Perkins.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball one.
In the air, left field. Hernandez snags it for the second out. And now Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. And we're starting over. It's 1-1. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
2 strike.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brent. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Big hitter for the Phillies, number 4, Carlos Correa.
That's outside. 1-0. Just missed.
That's away.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perkins puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
The
shoulder
batter,
coming
7.
open instead of staying
Shortstop.
close. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia. And down the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that is out of play. Ground ball left side. Oh, nice play. Well, a great effort, but he can't get the out, and now the winning run is on.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Jose Altuve to short, could be 2. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Go ahead run at second. And we're at the top of the 8th. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And that one finds its way through. Runner around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1
And
strike.
it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a strike. This to third, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. One run's in. Now they've got him in a rundown. Tags the runner.
Now batting. The first
so next up for Houston. Ryan Noda. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Connor Norton.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Up next for
Blake
the Astros.
Perkins up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, now the number 2 hitter, Jaron Duran. Little back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Little, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And it is 2-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Perkins makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Payoff.
Runner on at first with
Hernandez.
Ryan Gusto into the
Now
game.
pitching for the Astros, number 67, Ryan Gusto.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Schwarber at first, one gone. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second.
2 balls, 1
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The batter, number 8,
Brandon Lau stands in for the Phillies.
Wow.
Just
No,
off the
that's a
outside
ball.
edge. And that
1-0.
is ball one. Well struck left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. All set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate is the Astros catcher. Yainer Diaz.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 63, Edwin Uceta.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The batter.
Here's
number
the
3,
shortstop at the
shortstop,
plate. Jeremy Pena.
Pena.
Strike one. And
1
1
ball,
and 2.
2 strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 4 with a double. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike. Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
up for
Last
the
chance
Phillies,
for the home
the
team.
catcher,
Here's the Phillies catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Here.
On a line out towards center. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay.
And now for the Phillies, James Wood. He's already hammered in this game. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Ryan Hudson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
All over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Hoskins in the box lays off for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering misses down and away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around third. 1 runs in, headed for the plate. In to score from first, and it's a 2-run single, and it's a 1-run game. No outs, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Correa. Outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That catches the corner.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. So the tying run at second. And now the count filled up 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 1-run game, bottom 9. Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Back to the top. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Number 56, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And that misses. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Durant up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Tied at 4. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Schwarber stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swings and misses, struck him out in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. New inning getting started. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Number 41, Kobe Milner.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, it's just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And now Kyle Tucker. With the go-ahead run at 3rd, here in the top half of the 10th. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They get the tag on him. Throw to first, and it goes out of play.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Tucker leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Over to left, and that's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Brings it in. Runner tags at 2nd. And he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Now batting, the second. Brandon Lowe.
John King taking over on the mound.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Magnificent play to finish it. How about that? It ends on a play at the plate.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A bird was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds. Mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I... Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr.
All my dreams.
I gotta do better. 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 Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. Said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my... Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. It was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned, my homies still on the block, get it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta.